Hi, everybody. How y'all doing? Hope you're having a great Tuesday. This is the first Tuesday of 2023. So, Happy New Year, everybody. Just want to hop on here and do a little chat. Kind of want to talk a little bit about destiny and just whatever, and share some things out, share some positivity in the world. So, don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you want to see some positivity. Uh, and get some uplifting facts, okay? And some true stories that maybe will help you or someone else. Don't forget as you come in to like. Also, it's free to like and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. So, the first thing I want to say is destiny. Destiny is something that a lot of times we don't even think about. You know, we don't think about what is going to be in the future for us. What is our destiny in life or in our job or just whatever it's going to be? And sometimes I fail to think about that too, but we need to think about that. Think about the big picture and everything. And you want to ask, what's the true meaning of destiny? Uh, Destiny really commonly refers to I say a specific future or outcome that results from a predetermined or inevitable course of events. Uh, it can result to the power of force or events that you do, or fate. Was we destined to get married? Was we destined to have kids? You tell me, what was your destiny? Was it something? Was it destined for us to land on Mars? So that's it's just going to be a quick little thing about destiny, and then we're going to do that. It just determines our way of life, no matter if it's your life or anything in the world. You know, was it supposed to happen? Example, let's think about, let me go over here and see if I can find anything on him. Uh, on last night, the game, which is it was his destiny. This is kind of what it brought, why I brought this up, because was it? Is it destined to happen? The thing that happened last night is something that people get hit like this all the time. People, uh, if y'all hear the dogs in the background, I apologize. It happens. Let me look. Let me look it up. Which was Damar Hamlin? He was. They was playing football last night, and what happened? He got hit. A tackle, and he got up and collapsed. And we don't know. Is it fate that happened? It was truly an accident. That it was the Buffalo Bills and the Cincinnati Bengals last night playing, and that was so tragic, y'all. Just so tragic. Let's share this out just a second. I won't share it just a little bit, or I may pause it in between. Hey, Cody, how are you? Um, it was just something that it was an awe. I tried to follow it all night last night. I could not. Yeah, couldn't sleep from thinking about this last night. Um, let's see. Y'all look at this. Hold on. We're gonna pause it in between because we want to see There he goes. And bam, this number 3. Was that destined to happen? We don't know. So what's your destiny? What's your fate? This is tragic, y'all. So think about it. They hit.
Not what any of us want to see, and everybody's around him.
He had a cardiac arrest.
He's going to be okay.
We don't know from one moment
so we'll take another break here and
what our fate is. So
Cincinnati.
Always think about it. Always be prepared to hear from your loved ones that you love them. Hey, Daniel, how are you? Did y'all hear and see about this last night? I'm going to kind of skip through it so I don't get a copyright strike out of it. I got a copyright strike on New Year's Eve, but that's okay. What I have, it could be taken out of it, so that's okay. And it wasn't a whole lot of it. You know, and he's carted off to the hospital. Y'all, I pray that he's going to be okay. He's still, they have him sedated, that, you know, he is a breathing tube, and right now, and they're going to try to, you know, bring him out of it. But what happened? Dashing, is it pretty good out right now? You be safe out there, Dashing. That's something that just brought that to my attention. It was like, seriously, you know, we don't know what our fate is. We don't know. So you need to be prepared at all times of what's going on. His family. I cannot imagine his mom going through right now. Alvarez. Because his mom, you know. I have to get through this ad.
Turn into sports world, grinding to a halt after a devastating injury.
That was very devastating
Monday Night Football,
last night.
and now players, coaches, and millions across the world praying
but
for
they
miraculous recovery for Buffalo Bills safety Damar Hamlin. Our Jory Rand joins us live with the latest
still in
details
critical
on this
condition
tragic
right
event.
now as
A
of
new
today. But y'all uplift his family in your thoughts and prayers, because we never know. So that's kind of why I just wanted to say that, is we never know from moment to moment what's going to happen. What is our fate? What is our destiny? What happened to him has happened to a lot of people. I get hit there, but I guess it was at the exact moment of where it needed to be. So I pray that he's going to be okay. So y'all keep Damar Hamlin and his family in your prayer. Keep the teams in your prayers. We just don't know. We don't know, and I hope he's going to be okay. Maybe with a quick response, especially with them being on the you know, with being NFL, there's a lot of doctors and not doctors, a lot of first responders. I can't remember if there are some doctors out there or not. So yeah, you just never know. Never know. So such a tragedy. I've been following it. I found more. I think there's a lot on Twitter. I think there's probably more on Twitter than it is on YouTube about him. But y'all look, he is only. Oh, I quit streaming. And he's very young. Oh my gosh, this young man. He is very, very young. Okay, he's only 24 years old. And then his toy drive that he had done previously, they said that just plummeted. Y'all want to go to his page and leave a comment. Look, young guy. What's going to save him is that he's healthy. That's what's going to save him. Is that he has to go through it so much that he's you know, that he's a healthy young man. Being me at my age, if I got that lick like that, I wouldn't survive. So like I said, destiny. What is the destiny? Is something this is to happen? That something that is to happen, or has happened to a particular person or thing, lot, or fortune. The predetermined, usually inevitable, irresistible course of events. That's crazy. So we're going to keep a track on that. If y'all want to hear more about him, let me know, and I will be updating you along the way as to what I see on here. I'm trying not to create anything false on here. I just know what I see. I know his mother went and was it this one? Maybe it wasn't this one. She had posted something last night. I don't remember if it was here or on Twitter. Thanking everybody for their thoughts and prayers. Just to think about that too, to be a mom. I'm not a mom. But to think of being a mom, with me not even being a mom, it took a toll on me. So imagine being his mother and being there and seeing that happen and trying to get down to your child as quick as possible. All of the fans are outside the hospital and everything, and they done a vigil last night, I think. So let's pray that Damar will be strong. He's strong enough to survive this. And what's his fate going to be? Is he going to be able to come back and play football? Hopefully he doesn't have any damage. We don't know. Is he going to have damage to him? I pray that he doesn't. And, especially brain damage from being out, a lot of times things like that does happen. So let's pray that it doesn't happen to him. Okay. All righty. So if anybody wants to hop up here and say hello or say anything, let me know. Also, I'm going to share this out. This was on our other page. And tell me what you would do. Some of y'all follow both of our pages, but tell me what you would do in this situation. The other day, was it Friday? One day last week. Friday, Saturday. We started to leave the house, and I noticed there was some Chewy boxes at our front door. And if you don't know what Chewy is, Chewy actually carries pet items. Y'all see the Chewy boxes there? Well, I was like, I didn't order anything from Chewy. I was like, did your card get in on Chewy? So I asked Tommy, and he's like, no. So I walked up and I looked at the address, and instead of our address is 72 and then 4 numbers, and this address was 71 and 4 numbers. Same numbers, except their number was a 71 and ours is a 72. And I was like, well, what do we do with it? And he was like, well, I don't know. It's not our item. So, we was like, what do we do with this? So we decided we were going out on the road, and we decided, hey, we'll just leave it out here. Maybe a delivery driver will come out and get it, because we don't know who dropped it off. If it's UPS or something like that, a lot of times they don't come back and get the items. And so we're like, we'll see if somebody comes and picks up the items. So we come in that night, and it was still there. So we just left it overnight sitting out on my front porch, wanting to know. So I took a picture of it, and I was like, when we got ready to leave the next day, and I was like, well, let's find this house. So we drove down. It was 3 houses down from us. Poor lady, she was out on the porch. I guess she thought we was her delivery drivers. I don't know. She couldn't speak English. And we was trying to talk, and I'm talking, and I am a talker. And I was letting her know it was delivered at our house instead of theirs. And she's like, it's hollered at somebody in the house, but they never came out. And she was pointing on the porch to put it. What would you done? I didn't think about calling Chewy. I don't know if she called Chewy or not. Did she see that she didn't get her items and she contacted Chewy. I don't know. I took a picture so that I would show that that's where it was sitting and that I didn't steal it at our location. What would you have done in that case? Would you have returned the items to the correct person? Would you have kept the items? We didn't even open the boxes. They're not our boxes. We're just very honest people. You know, what would you have done with that? Would you have done that? What would you have done? So let me know in the comments if you would have kept it, if you would have taken it to the correct location, or you would have contacted Chewy to see what to do. Just let me know. Thought I would share that out just a little bit, and then we're going to go over here. We're just going to share a few things today and just chat. Just do some chatting. Let's do our daily. Oops. Our daily. Well, quote for today. You know, and we're so, this is another thing. We're so honest. I'm trying to type in. I'm hitting that Q instead of oh, okay. Y'all gonna hear the dog. She's in there being crazy today. That the other day, when we was in Lebanon delivering, I accidentally, when I picked up an order, and then when I was looking into it because DoorDash kept going off, I was checking it out, and I thought it threw another order on me, and it said wedding cake and pie and placing this order. And I kind of freaked out, and I'm like, I'm not placing no order, especially cake and pie. I canceled the order. Then I realized I had the order with me. It was 2 drinks. It was some like sweet teas or something. It was, and the flavor was pecan pie and wedding cake. And I was like, oh my gosh, I have the items sitting here. Luckily, we were still sitting on the parking lot to this business. We hadn't left to go deliver to the customer. What would you have done with that? I contacted customer support and I let them know, informed them what happened. And they told me the order was taken, it was gone from me, and I could go to the next thing. And I was like, I know, but I have the customer's items. And they was like, well, we understand, blah, 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 blah. Keep the items or dispose of the items. I'm still sitting right in front of the merchant's door. Why am I keeping these items? Would you have kept those items? Would you have taken those items back? Let me know. I took the items back in, and the lady's like, what's wrong? And I explained to her. And she was like, well, you just picked them up. I was like, well, I accidentally canceled it thinking I had another order and I wasn't going to do that order, but it was actually this order. And I was like, but it's not fair to you to have to make another order. And she was very appreciative. And she went over to the thing. She didn't even realize it. She looked at the thing and she was like, can't even remember the guy's name that was coming to pick it up. She's like, oh, is this a new? I was like, yeah, that one's going to come pick it up. And she was like, nobody would ever do that. You are honest. So she was very thankful. So what would you have done? Hey, Rodney, how are you? Are you ready for next week? I'm going to make that post up later too. You know, so I wasn't wanting to talk about gig work, but that just kind of fell into how honest we are. You know, they gave us the authority to keep the items, but I didn't want to keep the items. Wasn't my items to begin with, just like the box. You know. All right, we gonna. I don't know that this is going to show it. I had a quote for today in January. Happens to be could be for the whole year. This could be for the new year of 2023. In order to be successful in the new year, stay focused, develop a positive attitude, and be passionate with your dreams. This is by Bamigboye. I don't know the name. O.L. Orothium. Olurotimi. In order to be successful in the new year, stay focused, develop a positive attitude, and be passionate with your dreams. Pretty good quote for the new year. Pretty good quote. So make sure that y'all do that and stay on it. You know, sometimes we can get frustrated, you know, on a daily basis, and then we let things just overcome us. You know, don't do that. Do not let that take control. Once we let it take control, it's hard to get our mindset back. So don't let these things take over. You know, we're all guilty of that at some time in our life. But don't let it. Okay, so now the quote for today. That was for the year. For today, we're going to share this out. Let's put it on the screen because I think you need to see it. Once I can read it, and you can listen, but you may not understand me, but you may understand me and it just not stick. So the quote of the day, this is by Eleanor Roosevelt. It says, with a new day comes new strength and new thoughts. Pretty cool. Pretty darn cool. With a new day comes new strength and new thoughts. Like that. Like it, like it, like it. I'm actually going to clip it and put it on my stuff. Isn't that cool? And then I'm going to go over here and y'all are going to see me make I may make a thumbnail out of that one. So how is everybody? What are y'all up to? Y'all having a great day? How's your weather? Y'all, it was stormy. We have been under trying to think what it is. We have been under I hear the dogs. I don't know what's going on. The neighbors scream next door, so I don't know what's going on. They're always doing something next door. Heck, they could be hurting us. I don't know what they're doing. I don't want to do that. Y'all gonna watch me do this. Actually, I like that one. Alrighty. Destiny and motivation. Oh gosh, I done messed up. Hamlin. For destiny and motivation. I need to make that a different color. Hey, Highway Star, how are you? I'm just on here doing a little chat. I am making a thumbnail for my video right now. And I did a little chat about Damar Hamlin. Did you see that last night? Kind of give some uplifting things about that. Because we never, ever know what's going to happen from one day to the next. Yeah. I'm going to download this. It's sad. It's absolutely sad of what happened last night. And, and to realize his destiny, what is it going to be? Hey, Jonathan, how are you? I'm making a thumbnail for my chat. We were talking about destiny, and I'm letting y'all see how I make a thumbnail and do all that. All right, let me go over here. It's sad. It is absolutely sad. I don't know what this thing's doing. It's thinking about it, I guess. My computer's thinking about uploading it, I guess. Oh, you didn't see that? It can. It absolutely can. Let me put his thing up. They had an NFL game last night. And I share a little bit. I'm not sharing a lot. I just don't want to get a copyright strike. So let's do this. Let's go to... I'm going to go over to Tom's channel and look it up. He got hit. And he's in critical condition right now. He stood up. Oh, my gosh. Where am I going? Hold on. I'm talking and not paying attention to what I'm doing.
Hello, everyone.
So I'm throwing myself off.
Welcome to the channel. I'm Music City Game.
He was a Bills safety. And he got hit.
I'm Justin Say, and this is why I love home insurance through Hippo.
For
those who watch my channel, you know I love real.
Glenn, Damar Hamlin is still in critical condition. This after he suffered a cardiac arrest following a tackle during last night's Monday Night Football game. Fans have been gathering outside the hospital where Hamlin is being treated, hoping for the best.
All right, let me slide it up for a minute because I don't want to get a copyright strike on it. And go from there. Yeah, he's in critical condition. He got the hit, and you're going to see the hit. And he stood up, took like a step, maybe at two, but I know one step back, and collapsed. So he had a cardiac arrest. He is number 3 here.
Damar Hamlin collapsed during the first quarter of last night's game between the Bengals and the Bills. Hamlin, who plays safety and wears the number 3, tackled Bengals receiver T. Higgins in what appeared to be a routine play. Higgins made contact with Hamlin's chest. After the tackle, Hamlin got up quickly, appeared to adjust his face mask, and then seconds later fell back to the ground, laying motionless.
That is so sad. So we never know. Yeah, look it up. I'm keeping a track on it. So, it's sad. It's absolutely sad.
Hamlin was treated in the field by medical responders who administered CPR for 9 minutes. They also gave him oxygen. Players gathered around him, shielding him from public view, and the crowd went silent. An ambulance was brought onto the field and the game suspended. Players and coaches came together in a circle and prayed. Some embraced, others were in tears. 24.
Yeah, so he's still in the hospital, and y'all just keep him. Yeah. And that's where a lot of them have been hit before, but I guess when he got hit at that exact right spot, they performed CPR on him immediately. So they have him, kind of out right now, sedated. So he hasn't came to, because I have him sedated and we're running some tests, and I have him on the breathing machine. have the tube down his throat. So we just never know. Something that he always has done and everybody else has. So this is going to probably make a big impact in the NFL. But, you know, the players don't wear it. Y'all remember years ago, they would wear so much protective shielding over their bodies, the big shoulder things and everything else. And they don't wear that now. So it's probably going to, I don't know what they're going to do about the game, because this is a game that's going to impact everything also. Yeah, to him and his mom and everything. His mom and his mother was there. He's only 24 years old. So what he has going for him is that he's young. He's a young, fit athlete. You know, he's fit and healthy, and that's going to work to his advantage. So if you're not a praying person, at least send the positive vibes, good thoughts. And like I said, I've been tracking it all day, trying to see some more, but they haven't put out a whole lot. And I totally understand that. They need their silence also, and we need to give them respect for that. It's just unbelievable. But like I said, it's something that I feel the safety of the NFL players now will drastically change. They will probably make something, going to have to come up with a safety equipment now that probably will cover the chest right there. And I can only feel for the other gentlemen that come in contact with him, because he probably has so many hard feelings right now that it was his fault, because they are the ones that collided together. I can't remember what his name was, but keep prayers for him also, because you know that's going to be working drastically on him. So let's give them some prayers. Let them know that they are okay. That, you know, yeah, back then they did. They absolutely did. They, you know, they had these knee pads down their legs. They were just all puffed up with everything. And I don't know why over the years they've let it be a little bit slack than what it was. But I feel the safety will change. You know, that's my opinion. It may not. And, you know, you have your opinions also on what's going on. So there's something 45 minutes ago. Let me see what this is. Let's see if I can do this one. Yeah, it's sad. Yeah, it is. It's like they wear nothing, and I'm surprised there's not as many injuries, more than what it already is. But I about guarantee, and like I said, it may not, but I about guarantee that they will absolutely make a big change in that. You know, and how is this game gonna? This is a game that they're in the playoffs, so we don't know what's going on with that either. Let's see. This says it's examining, so we'll do this a little bit at a time and see what we can do.
Shocking collapse in last night's Monday Night Football game. His family thanked the medical team that responded and is continuing to care for him. As William Brangham reports, it was a moment that stunned viewers around the world.
Monday Night Football, Bengals versus the Bills, and a seemingly routine play suddenly turned terrifying. Just 9 minutes in, 24-year-old Bills safety Damar Hamlin, number 3 in white there at the bottom, got up, took 2 steps, and collapsed.
And fell out.
Cardiac arrest.
All right, we're going to go forward, see what else we got to do. I just kind of want to hear from the doctors to see kind of what's going on.
All the caveats that we still don't know what happened here, and that you are certainly not this young man's doctor. What is your understanding of what happened in that game?
Well, again, I can't be too specific because, as you point out, there's some unknowns here. There clearly was some chest trauma, and then there was a cardiac arrest. Putting this together is...
You're right. It is a lot. Absolutely a lot that goes on. put that to the side, kind of bring it up. Like I said, I'm kind of bringing this up so I don't get a copyright strike. If I do, it'll be okay. Oh, sad, sad world. All right, let's bring this back out and play it again.
It's unclear what may have occurred, and their leading possibility is a condition called commotio cordis, which is a blunt trauma to the chest. It's kind of the perfect storm. So it's the force of the injury, the location of the injury, and most importantly, the precise timing. We don't have all the details. But in someone who is perfectly healthy and has a normal heart, this could be a cause. Now, this is a very uncommon condition, but not only in professional.
I know, rare hit to the heart. That's right. Exactly, and that's exactly what went on. He actually got hit to the heart. It's very rare, and I think what's going to save him is he's a very healthy young man. You know, very healthy. Only 24 years old. I think that's what's going to really save him.
Sports, but you think of the millions of children and high schoolers and college athletes. There's millions of them, and so this does occur roughly 30 to 40 times per year in the United States.
Dr. Bonau said the immediate medical attention provided on the field no doubt saved Hamlin's life. He also rejected the rumors being spread that a COVID vaccine and the very rare side effect of myocarditis could be implicated here.
First of all, the
COVID vaccine. Oh, hey Todd, how are you? I wonder what that had to do with it. We'll play it again here in a moment. Yeah, they did. They started CPR within just a few minutes. You know, the ambulance was there immediately, and that's one thing about NFL. They do have the capability to have people there that know CPR. They have, I think there are some doctors that are there also. So, and they done it on the field. They did shield him so the audience could not see what was going on, which I thought was absolutely amazing to the team and staff and everything for doing that. They didn't think about taking him. If they would have thought and took him to the locker room, he would not be here today. I just think it was quick thinking to start that CPR. Everybody took it upon themselves to shield them. I don't know if anybody told them to do that or they just did it on their own, which was very awesome of everyone that done that, of both teams and everyone there on the field, to protect him so nobody could see and get pictures. And I know if somebody did get a picture, please don't spread it on the internet about him. That would be so horrible. Yeah, every minute. Yeah, that's true. You're absolutely right. I hope he recovers from it. I really do hope he recovers from it. Every minute, yeah, 10% of your brain does. I hope that they got to him quick enough that I know they said they was pounding his chest really hard at first, but that's you know, sometimes that's what it takes. And it's not that they were doing anything wrong. They were doing what they needed to do for him, you know. Yes, yeah. Did you see it last night, Jonathan?
The incidence of myocarditis after a COVID vaccination is real, but it's very, very low, very, very low, and unlikely that the individual who has myocarditis would feel healthy enough to be participating at that level of sports activity. I mean, that's a truly you know, one in the 10 million kind of possibility here.
Wow.
As fans and teammates around the country send support to Hamlin, many are pointing to his work off the field, volunteering and raising money for charities.
Wow. I know what he was doing for charity for those kids. It actually went up too. Look at this. People are donating. And I mean, this is unbelievable at what is going on for him. The Hamlin family are we deeply moved by the prayers, kind words, and donations from fans across the country. You know, the family's trying to reach out to everybody also, but they need to give them the time and the space to be there for their son or their loved one and help them also. Oh, you had it taped. Oh, wow. Well, see, we didn't know about it. Tommy went over there to just check it, and he was like, the game is stopped. And then we got to look at it, research it, and then it was like, bam. Yeah. So we didn't get to watch anything at all of it. We was just going to go check on the score and do all that. And yeah, it's sad. That's so sad. I'll scroll through here. Let's see what
Where
this
the
guy
game
has
was
to
played,
say.
Governor Mike DeWine held a moment of silence. Overnight, supporters gathered outside the hospital where Hamlin is being treated, lighting candles and praying for his recovery.
Pray for Hamlin number 3.
So last night was unlike any other NFL game before, and it has prompted another round of difficult questions for the league. Jerry Brewer is a sports writer and columnist for the Washington Post who raises many of these questions in his latest column, and he joins me now. Jerry Brewer, great to have you back on the NewsHour. Could you just take me back to last night? You wrote that this was one of the most chilling nights in televised sports history.
I kind of want to see that. I just want to know more about him. You know, I know the chilling moments that went on and things like that, but I just want to hear more about him and his well-being.
Or are we going to see a player lose his life on live television?
I mean, this has nothing to do, as far as we know, with the other sort of major NFL health scandal of the CTE concussion head trauma issue. But as you wrote in your column, this does remind us of what I think you called the unremitting brutality of this game. And
what do y'all think? Do y'all think that they're going to step up the safety on this stuff? I think they will. You know, they do know the possibility of, when they go into this game, the possibility of something can happen. It's just sad that it did last night. And I just hope and pray that he comes out of it. Hey, Tony, how are you? I think they'll make changes. I most definitely think they will make changes to this game. Like I said, they don't wear the safety equipment that they used to wear. It's going to be a big change in the NFL. When are they going to make it finish this game? When and where are they going to finish the game? This is a very drastic game right now. It was the playoff. So will they?
Does this change a player's calculus, or does the love of the game and the fame and the success that comes with that override all of those concerns?
Well, I think one misconception that we often have about football is that it's a bunch of mega millionaires. I mean, at the highest level, yes, but that's a very small percentage. And most football players are guys who maybe make a couple $1 million over the course of about 4 years, and then they're done, but they feel the pain of playing their entire life.
Yeah, because it's hard on your body. Most definitely hard on your body. Most definitely. So nothing really about it.
It's always good to see you. Thank you.
Saying what they thought happened. NFL players are more, oh wow, this is cool. NFL players are nearly 4 times more likely to develop and die from ALS than the U.S. adult male population. Wow. Wow. So yeah. Tony, what you out doing? Are you out hustling? I just don't understand. He's doing what he loves, what we love to see. Not everybody's into football and loves everything. Oh, we just never know. Like I said, that comes down, like I said, destiny was on my heart. And I really wasn't going to say him. But then when I got to thinking destiny, then Damar did. I thought, it does go together. We're never promised another day, another second in our life. So we need to take every moment that we have take hold of it and, do what we can to make the best of our lives. To tell your loved ones that you love them, show them support, and be there for your friends and family. I may not be here in another second. Who knows? But we have to take hold of things. We cannot let things get us down either. At home with the kids, unlike some people's narrative, I can make money and have time with family. There you go. You sure can. Absolutely. I'm out of the loop with what you're talking about, what happened. Oh, research it, or you can go back and play last night. And, we have Monday Night Football. One of the players was tackled. Was tackled, and he, when he got up, he instantly collapsed. He had a cardiac arrest on the field. He is in critical condition right now. So it's sad. Hopefully they got to him quick enough and he didn't lose too much oxygen to his brain. And, I don't know. It just kind of makes me almost speechless to know what his family and what he's going through. Another second, another moment in your life. It is sad, absolutely sad. It's a hit that so many people have done before. But at that right time, when he got hit right there in that chest, and that heart was beating, yeah, it got him out. So, but they got to him quickly. He's in the hospital. He's incubated. They're running tests. So it's just a matter of how he's going to come out of this. Is this the end of his career? Is he going to make it? Is it the end of his career? Is it going to scare him so bad that he doesn't want to get back on the field? What's his destiny going to be? What is it going to be? It's going to be sad. I am sad. I really am sad for him. Right? Prayers, yeah. So y'all keep uplifting the family and him in prayers. Maybe tomorrow or whenever I may come back on and give y'all a little update of what's going on, of what I see. It's all over social media. But then I may not come back on because it's all over social media, and I don't want to blast the family out a lot because they need their time to be, with him. Yeah, it wasn't a hard hit. You're right, Jonathan. It was not. Whenever it may end his career. You're right. When you watch it, it wasn't a hard lick. That's the thing. And it's something that has happened so many times to other people. It's sad. So anyway, I just wanted to give y'all a little chat, talking about your destiny. So make the best of your life every single day. I don't care if we're out working, we're out hustling. Make it, y'all. Please, and make it. Y'all know somebody that needs some uplifting or anything and needs to realize, they need something like, share this out. So, do y'all have any questions or anything for me? Because I think I'm going to get off of here. I think I've rambled enough. Oh, Tom tomorrow will be on Rideshare Rodeos. Music City Gig Hustler will be on Rideshare Rodeos live tomorrow night. So, I think he's a little excited, but I think he's a little scared. So he'll be all right though. So make sure y'all watch that tomorrow night. Next Tuesday is the 9th. Okay, is that next Tuesday? Let me look. I need to make a post on it. Next Monday. Well, oh, wait a minute. Rodney, did we say Monday or Tuesday? If we said Tuesday, it's on the 10th. Have a good night. I thought he said Wednesday. It's either Wednesday or Thursday. I was thinking he said Wednesday for some reason, but I may be wrong on that. So y'all, I will make a community post on his. Good night, Highway Star. I will make a community post on his of what day it is. You know what? Let me go look at something. I can get in his email. I think I can on the side. We have access to each other's stuff. Oh, never mind. They text each other. Monday. That's right. Monday the 9th. Next Monday at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Rodney will be on Tav's Opinion. So y'all make sure and mark your calendar and be here. It's Monday. Rodney's on Monday. You're right. I will make a community post. Rodney, if you want to send me what I said, if not, I'm just going to make a community post with us on it. Never Mountain Time. I know it's 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. I do know that. And we're just going to have fun on here. If anybody wants to hop up here when Rodney's up here, he's going to be chatting and telling some jokes and just having a good time. You know, that's what we have to do around here, you know. I forgot Tom and Steve text each other. Shoot, I can't get into that. Well, I can because he gives me his phone every night, but he's got his phone on him right now. So anyway, y'all have a wonderful day, and I will post it. Well, is it going to be the round table, or is it just going to be? I know it's going to be on Curry, and is it Freight or something like that? Yeah, it's going to be fun. We're just going to carry on. I don't know any jokes. I don't tell a good joke. I can try to tell a joke. It can be a good joke, but when it comes out of my mouth, I just totally mess it up. You'll be like, what was she talking about? So he's going to tell some jokes, and we're going to have a good fun. Okay, I'll let him know because he has that phone on him. It may be because I think it was Curry and it was Curry and something that it's going to be on. I do know that much. So, yeah. But I will find out. I can't text him or anything because I'm using my phone to stream. And he has what we call the geek phone. He has it on him. And then he has his personal phone on him. So I'm like, okay. So, all right. I will let y'all know. Y'all have a great day. And thanks for coming and hanging out. And I will see you later. Love y'all. Bye.